What's up, guys? Welcome to day 123. I'm pretty sure it's 123 of Grinding Until I Become a Millionaire. These are just my check-in videos. Every day I check in and talk about what I'm doing to get myself closer to the journey. So today, I'm filming this in the morning or like the next day. Last night, man, I just had the craziest... I feel like I had an epiphany, and I feel like shit started to make a little bit of sense, which is good because the few days prior I've been really stressed out just trying to figure out what am I working on, where am I going next, like what am I doing, because I've got so many uncertain things that I'm trying to figure out and I'm trying to line up. And so anyway, I've been talking about the SMMA and doing like marketing for small businesses or marketing for local businesses and doing social media content, like the whole branding suite. Like, it would be nice to help them, get a nice website set up, get them on Google My Business, get that set up, get them a constant stream of leads, get them a constant stream of reviews, like do corporate level social media and branding for like a local business price. And I think I can do that. And I think it would work very well for me. I think it'd be like a win-win situation. But the problem I talked about last time is that I hate just going up to people and being like, hey, do you want to hire me? It's like, fuck, I just hate that. I hate it. And part of that's a me problem. I need to get better at that for sure. But it's like, I am very in like the nature of how I like to do things is very organically. So with the affiliate sales stuff that I do, it's not like I make a video talking about a product and I'm like, click the link to buy this product. That's not how I do things. I just don't like it. I think that if people are going to click the link, they're going to click the fucking link anyway. And so you telling people to click the link doesn't really matter. And the way that I've built up my brand is instead what I do is I give them a service. It's like, hey, check this out. If you want, I'll help you find the perfect product. Just tell me a little bit more about yourself and I'll shoot you an email with 3 products that are perfect for you. When you flip it on its head like that, when you go from, oh, okay, well, here, buy this right now. It's like, that's kind of annoying. Like, what if it's not right for them? Why am I telling them to buy it if it's not even the right product for them? Because it's like, there are people that's a good product for, and there's people that's a bad product for. And so anyway, the way that I like to do things is very like, hey, let me help you out. And in turn, I'm obviously getting something, right? Like I send you an email with the products, you buy one of those products, I get the affiliate sale, It's still a win for me, but I'm framing it and I'm doing it in a way that's more beneficial for the person that I'm trying to help, right? All right. So anyway, with the SMMA thing, what I decided to do, and maybe I'm just making way more work for myself, but what I decided to do is to create another website. So I created the marketing website, which is more of like a portfolio and stuff like that. I've kind of got that built out. I don't have any portfolio stuff in there except like one of my websites I put on there. But I was like, okay, I need to work with people for free, build connections, and build a portfolio. That's like one goal that I want to do. And I figure if they're the right customer and I do a good job and it's beneficial for them, then they're going to keep paying. They're going to hire me to do their marketing. And if they don't, I can learn more why. I can learn more what they need from me and what I can do differently, what I can do better. So it's going to be like a few months of just, in my opinion, doing shit for free while I learn, while I feel it out, while I build connections. That was like the whole plan. Now I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this other website, and it's going to just highlight local businesses in my area. That's the whole purpose of the website. And it can be its own brand. And I think just as a brand on its own could potentially do pretty decent. I was looking at some keywords that I would target on the website, and a Reddit form comes up. That's how there's not a lot of competition for those target words. And so anyway, when you find forums, it's like, oh, that's a pretty big indicator that it's not a hugely populated question that people are asking on Google, or no, it means that there's not a whole bunch of answers or content on it, right? Like it means it's a very underserved niche. Okay. And so anyway, with that, I was like, oh, well, that's kind of interesting. Like I could definitely target that with the website anyway. So I bought the domain name last night, installed the theme, started setting up the website. But I think the way that I want to frame it is like, I want to connect with these businesses and be like, hey, I want to feature you on my website. All the businesses that are featured on the website will essentially be facilitated by me. I'll set it up so that businesses can submit to like requests to be featured on there. But I just think it'd be fun getting to know business owner. Like that gets me right in contact with the business owner. Okay. I reach out. Hey, my name's Douglas. I have this website. I want to feature your business on the website. Is there a time I can come by, do a quick interview with you, take some pictures and videos? Like, wow, what the hell? To me, that makes so much sense. Now it's all for free. I'm doing it all for free. I put it up on my website, and then in turn from there, and you guys tell me if this is fucking crazy or stupid. But I just can't see like. If I provide them, like I come out, I take some drone photos, get the whole shebang for them, get it set up, put it on the website, give them the photos and videos that I took that they can use for marketing. But like from there, it's like, oh yeah, I also do social media marketing for local businesses. And if that's something you're interested in, boom, here's me. Like they already like me. I already helped them out. I put that stuff on the website. Like I did this favor for them. And so in turn, if that's what they're looking for, like it would almost be a no-brainer, I feel like. But with this, the only thing that I have a hard time with is like, now I'm creating almost 2 more things for myself. But if I get like 1 or 2 people monthly that I'm doing social media for, I'd be working way less than I am at Olive Garden, and I'd be making about the same. So it's like, I just need to flip-flop that income so that I have more time to do these other things. And that's where I'm getting at with it. It's going to be a grind at first for sure. But anyway, so now I'm thinking that that's the way I want to do it, as I can just meet with these local business owners, get to know them, put them up on the website. They'll promote the write-up that I do about them. And when it starts building, when it starts ranking on Google, people start showing up on the website, like there's more credibility there. But you can also do like short form content around it, long form content. Like it can be its own brand, like Things to Do in Arizona. That's not the brand, but it could be something like that, and where I build it up. But what I think would be very beneficial if I was just like the connector. There's a type of person, let's see what it's called. Also, I'm filming in the room now. I think it's just so much easier to film this on OBS and just upload it. Maybe I'll still put lo-fi on it, but with the cameras and the sync and audio, it's so much more work. Connectors value diversity, teamwork, collaboration, the engaging smile. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Anyway, I want to be the type of person around here that I meet this local business owner, talk to them about the website. And I'm like, hey, actually talking to you would really get along well with this person. You would get along well with this person, and connect different people and just be like, just get to know more people, man. I ran into at the brewery up the street. I took Joey there so she could play with the dogs, and I just went in. I was like, hey, I just have like a Diet Coke or something, because I feel like I need to buy something while I'm there, sitting there playing with the dogs. And one of the guys that was there was like, oh yeah, I have this nonprofit for dog stuff. Like he told me about his business. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Then I met one of the owners, came over and was like, hey, what's up? I got my Diet Coke. The guy's like, no, don't worry about it. Like they didn't charge me. I'm like, what the hell? These people are so great. Like I want to help them. But anyway, it's like, so just meeting those different people. Ran into this dude at the gym. He's like, hey, can you film this video for me? My friend started a clothing company, and like these are his sweatpants, blah blah blah. And he's like, I build go-karts, and like he's got, I don't know, 500,000 followers on TikTok doing go-karts. And like there's just so many people out there, and I just keep thinking about it. I'm like, what the fuck? I could make way more money. There's so much opportunity here. I just need to put myself out there. I need to build the connections, and I need to offer value. Like I need to provide value. And I think that if I do those things, there's no shot that it won't work out. And February, March, April, May, June, July. I got like 5 months to get it figured out, and I want to be making more money so I can stay here in this apartment. I don't want to downsize. I just want to find the extra $800 a month and just pay the full rent and just be here. I like having these separate rooms set up. I just like it, and I don't want a roommate. The solution I was trying to find is like, how can I find a cheaper place to live that's like only $1,000 a month? Because I don't want to work more and spend that extra money. But then I'm like, why don't I just find the extra money? So that's the new goal. Find the extra money, build this brand. Anyway, it got me hyped. I had another energy drink, and I didn't go to sleep till like 6 something. I just stayed up working on my to-do list, or my to-do workbook. I'm changing a few things there, working on that website, getting that set up, and it's just been a whole big rodeo of things. But I really feel like this is going to be a good thing. I feel like this is going to work out the way it's supposed to. And yeah, there's no other way. I just can't see it not working out. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm getting it set up. The hard part is like, it's going to be a lot to do on my own, and maybe there's potential to bring somebody else on or do it with like as a partnership. But I've got it set where I have an objective now for my main YouTube channel, and they're monthly. Instead of going weekly, like I try to push myself 3 videos a week for my second channel, 1 video a week for my first channel, and like all this other shit. I'm cutting back. I'm just 1 thing a month. That's it. And it's going to be quality. I'm going to focus on quality, 1 quality focused thing each month. So anyway, that's the objectives. And then I have a third objective for the marketing side of things. And I think my first step is to build this highlight area for local community or local business owners, and meet them and get to know them and see what their struggles are and see how I can actually help before I try and build a business plan like around it. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's like goes back to what I was talking about yesterday. If I just pick one fucking thing to focus on, and it's my main focus and it's what I work on, like I could do good at it. And if that means putting off the other channels, then maybe that's what I do. Like maybe that's the best thing. I like to do it in a way where I can still make videos because I actually enjoy it and I like pushing these brands. But it's like, okay, would it be okay to forego $1,000 a month to make potential $5,000 a month? Probably, probably. If I quit posting videos, like I would still have the income. It's not like it would just completely go away, but it would probably dwindle out. I'd lose connection with my fans, things like that. But I don't know why that thing does that. But it's like, if I can build something bigger that buys me more time so I can ride my bike more, have more freedom to travel, or have more freedom to make YouTube videos, like why don't I do that? So that's where I'm at with things. That's what I'm working on, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm definitely hyped up. I want to get this going. I want to get this figured out. Like just meeting the different people yesterday made me think of that, because my hang up is like, okay, well, I've got to cold call all these businesses and then just be like, that's so annoying, dude. I think we're in the era right now of everybody's asking everybody for everything, and people are selfish. And what I learned with the affiliate stuff is my affiliate sales just went way up when I framed it, and when I changed it from like, hey, click this link and buy this product, to like, hey, let me help you figure out if this is a good product for you. It's like that shift is so important and so powerful, and so many people overlook that. And so I don't want to do that. I want to frame it in a way that's helpful for other people, and like, you know what? And if I do all that work for them and they don't buy my services, that's okay too. That's totally okay. Like maybe what I do is I shift the marketing brand into more about marketing, like helping small businesses market, and where I give out free content. I'm like, hey, here's how to get your business on Google My Business. Here's how you do it. It's very easy. Here's how you keep engagement with Google My Business. Because for my review website, I have a Google My Business with like 25-star reviews, because I just kind of finessed the system and it worked out, And so anyway, I can offer that value and just be that person. I was thinking about how can I hold, like I'm in this Facebook group and it's all small, real small businesses. I mean, there's some medium-sized businesses in there, but what I learned is in this Facebook group, I think it's just called Small Business. Here's what people post. Hey ladies, I'm a mobile only nail tech, meaning I travel to you. Okay. Hey ladies, I'm looking for models for my photography business. Well, that one's okay. Any people interested in learning American Sign Language? I can teach American Sign Language. I do nails, more nails, eyebrows. There's a lot of estheticians in here. I'm excited to be in the group. My name's this. I do United Swag. So everyone in here is promoting their business, and the engagement, I mean, fair enough. You know, 1 like here, 1 comment, 1 like, 2 comments. This nail lady, the sign language lady did pretty good. That's a unique one, like 38 likes. But what I'm getting at is like everyone comes into this business or into this Facebook group and they're like, look at my business, buy from my business, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I just don't like that. It's like when you look at Red Bull, okay, when you look at these big companies that are doing very well, they're not posting shit like that. They are not posting shit like that. Alex Hormozi's not posting shit like that. Like there's a bottom line, and it's like you provide entertainment, you provide value, you get people's eyeballs on you, you get people's trust, and then you can sell them whatever you want. And I think a lot of people, when they start a small business or when they get into like entrepreneurship, it's always about like, what can I sell you? And that's how I was looking at this marketing thing right off the bat. It's like, oh, how can I sell people on that? It's like, okay, wait, what if I build like a long-term like lead generation machine? It's like, if I have this website and people want to be featured on it, I've got people reaching out to me, you know, and I can do stuff. I can get them put on the website. I've got that connection. I'm seen as an expert in the area, expert in the niche. I can help them with this. Like all of that just makes so much sense to me. And I think when I think about scalability, one hang up that I really have about the social media marketing thing is like, it's not very scalable. I trade my time. I go there, I film content, I edit the content, I post the content. Like all of that is required for me to work. Now I could outsource it and I could probably find people who will do it for less and do a better job than me, but that's long-term. But that's still like very labor intensive. And if so, instead, what I'm doing is I build this brand and I teach people how to do what I know how to do for their business and sell a course, sell an ebook, sell like whatever. Like those are things that are very scalable, and those are the areas that I really want to pursue because it's scalable and I'm not tied to just one location. But I need to build something. I need to build connections. I think that's one thing I have a big problem with, is just like genuine connection with people. And I just like to be alone with my dog and edit my videos. Like that's it. So anyway, that's the new direction I'm working on. As you can tell, I'm pretty hyped about it. Got the website set up right now. We'll have to do quite a bit to it to get it going. But then like as soon as it's set up, I just start reaching out. Like I could go to that brewery first and be like, hey, can I put you on the website? And they're like, sure. Then I can talk to them about it, learn more about what they do. And I just think I'm excited about it. I think it'll be fun, and it'll be something that should have long-term potential. And again, back to what I was saying on the Facebook group, it's like everyone's posting in there like, hey, look at my business. Like everyone wants that. And so just if I was like, hey, let me put your business on my website, they'd be like, oh my God, yes. It's like, okay, cool. And as it builds up, like them being featured on the website will actually give them exposure and stuff like that. But before there's any exposure for it, like they're getting branding and content and stuff like that. So I don't know. Tell me what you're thinking. Is that make sense? Is that a good idea? Bad idea? Crazy? I don't know. But that's what I'm going to work on, and maybe I'll change my mind later. But right now I'm going all in. So anyway, that's day 123. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day 124. We'll see how much I'm able to get done today on that whole journey that I was just talking about. So we'll see you guys.